G'day, how you going? Here we are for Richo'S Rant. Do you know what? I've had a couple of rants about some serious stuff, but do you know what? Life's not always so serious. Today, we're going to have a little bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. Do you know, I bought a magazine the other day, and it was Arnold Palmer magazine, and in the back of it, they were talked about the Arnold Palmer drink. So, I was at work the other day, having a bit of a chat with Wade. He was having a drink, so it gave me a bit of an idea. My idea was that maybe we could have some drinks named after some of the boys that have been on Australian Golf Reviewer. So, this is the ideas that I had for some drinks. So, I'll start with my old mate Russ. I reckon we would have the Rusty Bolts. Probably be a nip of rum, some Coke, topped up with some beer. The Rusty Bolts. If that doesn't clean you out, nothing will. Then, I reckon we would have one for Jakey. I would say it'd be vodka and ginger ale, maybe with a little bit of carrot on the top. It'd be called the Ginger Jake. So we could have the Ginger Jake. Then, young Kieron. Now, I reckon, big hairy dude he is, he'd have to be a coconut. And I reckon filled up with white rum, gin, vodka, a bit like the old rocket fuel, with a little bit of pineapple in it. I reckon that'd be the Kieron Hammer. So then I'd have to move on to Wade. Now Wade gave me the idea. He was sitting there having a Slurpee or a frozen Coke, half Coke, half raspberry. I reckon maybe top that up with a little bit of vodka in the back. That'd be the Wadeinator. So I reckon that's what we'd have there. Now moving on to James. James, he's only a young kid. You know, it'd be something a little bit sweeter, maybe some coconut water with a little bit of watermelon, maybe a bit of gin in it because he's sort of, you know, a little bit soft, but he's got a little bit of a bad aftertaste, I think. But that'd be the J-Mac. But the one that I love, right, is our leader in Mr. Staines. Now, I know he loves a lemon, lime and bitters. So I reckon lemon, lime bitters with a swirl of nice bright green cordial on the top, oozing down, the slime stains. So I reckon that's the one. So next time you're out playing golf, get yourself out, get a slime stains and enjoy it. Do you know what? I'll come up with a couple of more. I know, I was thinking Laura, right, the singing golfer she'd have. It'd be like a punchy sort of drink with lots of different flavours, very bubbly, maybe a little bit of champagne in it. So some champagne with some, yeah, that's what I think. So she'd be the singing golfer. I haven't quite come up with one for...
One for Georgia?
One for Georgia.
It's called Bourbon and Coke. Done.
Well, yeah.
Georgia, yeah. Bourbon and Coke.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, straight up girl, I would say. Just probably some
straight bourbon.
Bourbon and ice.
Yeah, done.
Hey, the Georgia.
The Georgia, done.
You have to hit you in the back of the head like a sledgehammer.
Well said. Cool.
Who else is there?
Oh mate, there's been too many.
Yeah, but that's, you know, there's Dan.
What about Scott? What about Scott?
Well, Scott, I was thinking we just call it the softie, and it'd be just a glass of water with a bit of celery juice in the top. Maybe garnish.
If the celery juice is processed, you can't have it.
Maybe garnish with a bit of parsley or something. You know? But it wouldn't be much to it. But,
the green bean.
Yeah, I know some of these drinks, look, I did work in a pub for a while, so some of these drinks are probably already out there.
I don't think the slime stain's been out there for a while. Maybe you have that after a big night in the drink.
Wash it down with a Kieron Hammer.
Oh, right? Kieron Hammer.
Yeah. And deal with the...
I like that.
And of course...
The Kieron Hammer.
Yeah, couldn't finish the night without a Georgia.
Yeah.
Yep, just a straight up.
Time to go home, boom, done.
I couldn't really think of one for myself. I love coffee. And
so you're saying something Kahlua?
I do like bourbon, but
something milky.
You know, I think if you have bourbon in a coffee, it's called a Boston or something. There's actually a name for it.
Boston Strangler, I think they call it.
Boston Strangler.
All right.
But there's some ideas.
Yeah. Comment down below on what your drink might be.
Yeah, or if you can come up with a better one named
better than the slime stains.
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't know, a coffee with a bit of
coffee with an
Valium
extra,
or something in it, we could call the Richo
the relaxo.
Relaxo.
There you go.
You know, and that's probably, you know, a bit
That's
of
all it needs to
Prozac,
be.
a bit of Prozac in the top of it or something, a
Oh,
bit of
mate.
morphine or something.
Well said.
Like, but I reckon that...
The Richo relaxo.
Well, there's the Arnold Palmer,
Yep, true.
you know, and even John Daly took the Arnold Palmer because the Arnold Palmer was originally just iced tea and lemonade.
Iced tea and lemonade, yeah.
And of course, John Daly took it and added a bit of vodka into it.
As you do.
So these drinks, you know,
Yeah.
you could or not add some stuff in it.
Big fan of them, Richo. Comment down below on
Yep.
your drinks for us.
And if you can think of one for me,
Yep.
so come up with a good recipe for the Richo Relaxo.
Richo relaxo. Good.
Beautiful.
Until then,
Get your missus out for a hit and have a bit of fun. See you, boys
see you guys.
and girls.